ChatGPT. Relate ACIM to the movie Dalai Lama Awakening. Dalai Lama Awakening through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. Dalai Lama Awakening is a rich exploration of spirituality, compassion, consciousness, and inner transformation. Through the lens of ACIM, the film becomes a reflection on one of the Course's central themes. The journey is not about becoming something new. It is about remembering what has always been true. The documentary follows individuals who travel to meet the Dalai Lama, carrying their questions, struggles, hopes, and spiritual seeking. What unfolds is not merely a meeting with a teacher, but a confrontation with their own minds. The search for answers. At the beginning of the film, many participants are searching for peace, searching for meaning, searching for guidance, searching for awakening. The ego always assumes that what we seek is somewhere else, in another place, another teacher, another experience, another future. Gently reverses this assumption. The Course teaches that what we seek has never been absent. The obstacle is not distance from truth. The obstacle is the beliefs that block awareness of truth. The documentary beautifully illustrates this shift from seeking outside to looking within. Compassion and forgiveness. One of the strongest themes in the film is compassion. The Dalai Lama repeatedly points toward kindness, understanding, and care for others. ACIM approaches the same destination through forgiveness. Both compassion and forgiveness dissolve the barriers that maintain separation. The ego thrives on judgment. Compassion softens judgment. Forgiveness releases judgment. Both point toward the recognition of our shared humanity and shared innocence. The illusion of separation. Throughout the documentary, participants begin to see how interconnected life actually is. The boundaries between self and other become less rigid. This closely aligns with one of the foundational teachings of ACIM. The belief in separation is the root of suffering. The ego says, I am separate, I am alone, I am competing with others. The Holy Spirit teaches we are joined. The documentary repeatedly highlights this movement from isolation toward connection. Many people arrive hoping that the Dalai Lama will provide the answers. Yet the deeper lesson often becomes the discovery that wisdom cannot simply be handed over, or teaches something similar regarding Jesus and the Holy Spirit. The purpose of the teacher is not dependency. The purpose of the teacher is to help us discover the teacher within. The documentary continually points beyond personality toward awareness, beyond the form of the teacher toward the content of the teaching. Awakening as undoing. The title itself is significant. Awakening is often imagined as gaining extraordinary knowledge. ACIM presents awakening differently. Awakening is undoing. Undoing fear, undoing judgment, undoing guilt, undoing false identification. The film repeatedly demonstrates that transformation occurs less through acquiring something and more through letting go. Participants begin releasing assumptions and defenses that once seemed essential. Presence. One of the most striking qualities often associated with the Dalai Lama is presence. Not merely what he says, but how he is. Teaches that teaching occurs primarily through demonstration. Presence communicates, peace communicates, love communicates. The documentary captures moments where transformation arises not from concepts, but from direct experience of presence, beyond religion. Although the film emerges from a Buddhist context, many of its deepest insights transcend religious boundaries. Likewise, ACIM continually points beyond theological systems toward direct experience. Truth is not owned by a religion. Love is not owned by a philosophy. Awakening is not owned by a tradition. The forms may differ. The invitation remains the same. The central reflection. The ego watches Dalai Lama awakening and asks, what new wisdom can I acquire? The Holy Spirit watches Dalai Lama awakening and asks, what beliefs am I willing to release? Viewed through ACIM, the documentary becomes a story of moving from seeking to remembering, from judgment to compassion, and from separation to joining. The participants arrive searching for answers in another person. Many leave having discovered that the deepest answers were waiting beneath the noise of the ego all along. The deepest message may be, awakening is not the acquisition of spiritual knowledge. Awakening is the gentle remembrance of the love, peace, and wholeness that have never left us. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.